A very important exchange has taken place. I'm going up north tomorrow. This is a message to my mother. It is happening. It begins. Hello everybody. My mother is on her way to M&S to get mince pies. I'm going up north tomorrow. I've got a lot of exciting things to do before then. This is going to be a really special video. It's sponsored by Aesop. I can't quite believe I get to introduce a video that way, especially because it's also a sponsorship based on Buffy's My Book Club. You'll have just watched the introduction, which showed an event which to me in this very moment has not yet happened. We are time traveling, but I'm very excited about it. And I wanted to vlog sort of what goes into planning a Buffy's event. A Buffy's brand event, especially with a brand as incredible as Aesop, who I've been very lucky to go to some of their influencer events in the past, and they do events impeccably. They're so chic. So I can't wait to be able to bring that to the Buffy's community as well. And it's going to be book related. Aesop have what they call their library of aromas, also incredibly chic. They have 13 fragrances in total. I'm a big fan of their fragrances. I wear them all the time. And so we're going to be matching books to fragrances basically as part of the event. So there'll be an interactive aspect too, which we always like to do at Buffy's events because lots of people come alone. You're always very welcome to come alone. We encourage it. And there's something to do to get you stuck into, because I know walking into a room where you don't know anybody can be difficult. But if you're guided to a thing what you can do and another person is there on their own doing the thing, it's a great way to meet people and connect. And it's been working really well at the event so far. So yeah, I'm unbelievably excited about this collaboration. I'm unbelievably excited about all the mince pies that are waiting for me at my mum's house when I get home. And I'm going to leave that introduction here. And I hope that you really enjoy it, but seeing behind the scenes of what sort of goes on to plan something like this and organise something and bring it all together. And of course, on the quest as ever to find the most perfect mince pie out there. Wish me luck. I am currently working on what is kind of the most difficult bit of this event for me anyway, which is thinking of the books that we're going to have there. So the idea is going to be that there are books that will be wrapped for a shiki style, which is the Japanese style of wrapping with the fabric, in store. And we're going to have I was thinking like an abstract synopsis of the book that then matches to the description of one of Aesop's fragrances, and guests will pick a book and then browse the fragrances and work out which one speaks to that book basically, which is a really fun idea. And it's going to be one of those things that if we execute this, which we will, it has like this amazing flow through the evening. It's just working out the books. So when we do events like this, when we're aiming to give away books, you work with a publisher. So we're going to aim for Penguin because they have the biggest catalogue, and this is already quite a niche requirement for what the book needs to be. On top of that, I want it to be a book that either I have read and loved or want to read and is very well reviewed online. So never want to give just like a shit book just for the sake of it being there. So within that, that's quite a few things. So for instance, I don't know whether this is going to be the ones that we end up going with, but this is Underland by Robert McFarlane, which I read years ago and I love. So I was thinking of doing synopsis on each of them, but I'm wondering if opening line might actually be better because, for instance, like Aesop have some floral scents. So I was just thinking about books that are about flowers in some way, or it's a big theme. And while they might be a big theme in some books, it might not be the most memorable part of the book to somebody. Whereas the opening line there's probably a lot of books that have an opening line about flowers. Beloved by Toni Morrison, I know does. I think it references marigolds in the opening. So that's already an option we've got for flowers. So yeah, read, gosh, the state of this book. But the opening line of this, the way into the Underland is through the riven trunk of an old ash tree. Late summer heatwave, heavy air, bees browsing drowsy over meadow grass, gold of standing corn, green of fresh hay rows, black of rooks on stubble fields. So this is Late Summer Heatwave, Hot Trees. So some of the fragrance descriptions online. A fresh and verdant fragrance with bright citrus, peppery green spice, a herbaceous heart and warm woods, evoking sunny afternoon sipping tea beneath an arbour of fig trees. That could match. That one matches damp soil, thick moss. That passage wasn't making me think that. No. Desert heat, no. Rousing florals, no. This one, maybe. Rousing green spice converges with herbaceous depths, while resonant magnolia leaf finds roots in sumptuous woody notes. That could work. That feels like that lines up. Or the first one I said. Fresh and verdant fragrance, bright citrus, peppery green spice, herbaceous heart and warm woods. I think maybe that. I think that. So this won't have, you won't have the cover on display because it'll be wrapped, and then we'll do the note cards is the plan. This plan might change, so I'm going to take, if it does, you'll know. That feels like a good match. One down. Let's start there. Hello everybody. This isn't one of the books that we're doing for this, but this is what I'm going to start reading because it just run the booker. So I'm going to start that today. I finished The Night Watchman by Louise yesterday, which I liked, but I read The Roundhouse by her early this year and I preferred The Roundhouse. I found I got much more into it than this. I did really enjoy it. She just writes, I love her writing's it's a really nice mix of literary and also very easy to read. So you can kind of just, you don't race through them, but you just sort of very like happily get through them, and it's quite, there's that like feeling of wanting to go back to it all the time. It's great. So yeah, I'm excited to read Flesh, and I've never read a David Soloy before. I know how to say his name now because I went to the book ceremony on Monday and heard lots of people say it. I was trying every other which way of pronouncing that surname, but now we know. Pronunciation, as we all know, is not my strong point. But yes, I'm going into town today. I'm going to the Seven Dial store, the Aesop Seven Dial store, which is where we're going to host the event. And we're going to go take some pictures because a lot of like when I'm doing Buffy stuff is working out what content I need to post ahead of time for the event. And we've announced the event on Instagram, and it got such a good, really good lot of feedback and good response, which I'm so pleased about. The tickets are going to go on sale. They're going to be free, but they're going to go on sale on Monday. Today's Friday. And so yeah, I need to go take some pictures so that I can post some more things throughout next week, and to film the space so that you all can see it too, and to also for my own head get a lay of the land of how the evening's going to work, and like kind of what the flow of it for the guests will be. We have had a yes from all but one publisher. I'm waiting to hear back from one about the books, which is great. Finished matching up the 13 books with the 13 fragrances, which was actually so enjoyable. It felt like doing a jigsaw, like when it got all together. I know the last clip I was saying, the first one I just sort of got, I spent hours doing it after that, and when I had the whole list I was like, yes, it felt so satisfying. So we've asked for publishers to send us 5 of each book. Someone tell me what 13 times 5 is, whatever that is, 60 something. And then we're going to have those all wrapped up basically. So books are being sent to the Aesop offices because they're doing the wrapping, because they've got this like beautiful fabric wrap to go around it, which has got Aesop branding on it. And the note cards are coming to me, and I'm going to write the first line of each book on top of the book. So you won't be able to see what the book is, you'll just be able to read the first line, which then matches to one of the fragrances. I'm going to put one of the fragrances on right now because I have 3 in front of me because I wear them all the time. This is their newest one, so it's the one that I've worn the least. This is kind of amber scent, and it's really nice. It feels quite wintry to me, but the other ones that I wear a lot are Virēre here, which is so nice. This one's quite fresh, and Eidesis. I love them. But yeah, because it's wintry and rainy, we're going to go with the newer one, which is called Above Us Steorra. So yeah, I'm just going to head into town, and then actually coming back here for a call with Aesop then, and the videographer who is going to be filming the evening. So you'll be watching actually the work that he does. So we're having like a briefing call about that. So it's all happening. It's all coming together, which feels great. So yeah, let's go into town in the rain. It's so miserable today. Here it is. Oh my god. It's so nice. Can you just work out in your head what £14.95 divided by 6 is? No. Do you know? Well, they're the most expensive per. So these ones. Where did you say Grandma Wild was from?
I bought them from one of the local garden centres. Posh local garden centre. What's some more?
God, she's been baking these since 1899. It's a wonder they're not burnt. Right, those are 62s each. Everyone good luck with my mother's handwriting. I don't know what that means. This is 67 pence each. Each 67 each on this one. This one is each £1. Oh my god, this is really complicated. Is that a 5 or an S?
It's 0.40, bit just under 50p.
Okay.
They're just about £1.12. They're 50p exactly.
Oh,
they're
good.
67 each. They're 62 each. They're £1.95 each.
And these are £14.95 divided by
Which is
6 each.
Nearly £2.50.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Okay. Well, I think. Wait, did you say how much? This was £1.95. So we're going to do knockout rounds. So I think we start with the two most expensive.
Yes, I agree.
And we have Fortnum and Mason. It's hard to do with my hand. And half of Betty's each.
Where are these two?
I have eaten those. I have had these already. Okay, right. We've not done it this way before. So half each. We don't need one whole.
We just need to play. Yes, we don't.
Okay. We can do it in the lounge. Let's go.
Do you want a knife?
Yes, please. Off we go.
Are you right, Leach?
Right, this is round one.
Round one.
Right, we can do a appraisal of them physically.
Yes.
First.
Aesthetically.
Yes. This is... I'm so sorry. Oh no. I'll hoover that up in a minute.
Thank you.
It's okay. So this one's foil's not very good.
Aesthetically, this one's much more attractive, which is Betty's from Ilkley.
Oh, the camera's moving. This one's got a hole in the top now. Right, this one's bigger.
It is. So, per pound, the Betty's one is £1.95 each, and this baby is just under £2.50, but it is more substantial.
It is bigger, and you have full pastry.
Uh-huh.
Okay, do you want to do that one first?
Are you cutting them, or are you just going to...
Ours.
Okay. Nice filling.
Well done,
Betty's.
Betty's. Really good.
It is.
Okay. What?
Yeah. Lovely.
Oh. I need to try more of this filling. This one's got a lot more pastry filling.
That filling's a lot sweeter. Slightly fragranced.
Yeah.
I prefer Betty's.
I think I prefer Betty's. I didn't think I was going to because I like how much pastry's on this one, but I prefer Betty's.
The mince meat nicer.
Yeah.
Tangier.
It's good.
All together better.
Okay, ding, 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 round 1. Betty's won. So we'll bring Betty's into round 2.
Just as though we've got one left. I want 2 of those.
What if it wins? Or do we just do 2 other ones?
Well, it's still open if we're going into it. We can go and buy 2 more.
Let's just brainstorm the format of testing mince pies. So far, Betty's is winning. Fortnum Masons are out. Morrison's is 25 pence each. Unless we do high-low for the next ones. No.
I think because they're similar to that, they're a good combo.
Okay, well let's do these 2 first.
Okay, so you've got an M&S at 67p.
Yeah.
And a Lottie's at £1.12.
Okay, Lottie's is...
Lottie's is the one from the garden centre, made in Yorkshire.
Posh Yorkshire bakery kind of one then.
Yeah, I got it in a garden centre, but yes.
Okay, so Lottie's M&S.
You're just going to bite?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. There you go. You go first.
Oh. But we haven't shown the difference. M&S is deeper. Lottie's has a larger surface area. Do you want to do that one?
Very good. Nice and moist, but very short, crusty, almost shortbready.
Yeah, nice. Maybe the verdict is just that we like mince pies. All of them are like, yeah, no, M&S.
No, we didn't with the most expensive.
Nicer filling, nicer pastry, more flavourful. This is a bit claggy. Still nice, but
Claggier.
so we've eliminated Fortnum Mason and Lottie's.
Put that on there.
Now we have to do a Lottie's v Betty's. No, M&S v Betty's.
Well, get to a short list of the ones you like.
Okay.
I'm going to suggest, shall I throw that bit out then?
Wasteful, but yeah, we can't possibly eat all of these. I know our teeth will fall out.
Make up tea, go with it.
Okay, now we're going to do Morrison's at 25 pence. Morrison's Bakery specifically. So these ones. At 25 pence a mince pie. I have very high hopes for Morrison's.
Okay.
I'm going to go for a slightly more golden one.
Okay.
They're quite shallow mince pies. With booths at 48 pence.
Booth is
50.
made in Yorkshire. Oh, in the north. Booth is made in Cumbria. Morrison will have been made in Yorkshire.
Booths is a posh supermarket, for those who don't know. It's like a Waitrose, but even posher, I think.
Yes, it's from.
Whereas Morrison's is a budget supermarket,
Yes.
but still
Morrison's
nice.
is based in Bradford, in terms of where it's from. And Booths is based somewhere in Cumbria. I don't know exactly where.
This is so Booths v Morrison's. Booths, thank you. Booths is double the price, but still
Not cheap.
50p a mince pie.
I think so.
Very similar.
Yes.
Okay, you've got Booths.
I've got both.
Are they both short crusts? Yeah, short crust pastry. My gosh, this is going to be the closest comparison one we do, I think.
Because you with these get so much pastry.
Yeah, not much filling.
There is filling, but it becomes a very different comparison, doesn't it?
Cheers.
Okay. Oh.
Oh my god, I don't know. Better pastry, I think.
This tastes like homemade pastry.
I think Murray's.
But a real close call.
Very close. And this has just got better pastry.
It's very, because I think they bake theirs on the premises. It's a very fresh pastry taste. Okay,
But
what goes there then?
more pastry flavour than mince flavour.
Yes, it's the pastry that's winning it.
Yeah, but it's really good.
Next, last two.
Oh, we're carrying on.
Let's finish it.
Oh my god. Okay, so we've got now 62 pence per one. Grandma Wilds.
That's also bought in the garden centre. Also made in Yorkshire.
And Waitrose.
Ooh.
50 pence each. So Waitrose is the same price as
Very
Bluest.
different.
Oh, wow, they're quite golden.
Very golden.
But these are both like a deep
Yeah, so that's quite a good comparison.
filled.
Okay.
This is Waitrose. Oh, I'm going to go to St John this week and try to get some from St John.
Where's St John?
It's like a really posh restaurant in London that is a bakery as well.
Okay.
This is Waitrose. Points for...
This is Grandma Wills.
Yeah, yours looks like it's been made by Grandma.
Wilds. Grandma Wild. Sorry, Grandma. I got your name wrong.
Very similar size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Cheers.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much sugar. I don't think we've ever done it this quickly before.
This is good. It's a bit dry.
I don't like this one. I don't like this filling.
That one.
I don't like the taste of that one.
Oh no, no do I.
No, it's funny, isn't it? Gosh, Waitrose isn't actively a thumbs down.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's weird.
It's dry.
Grandma
isn't it?
Wild, no.
I think neither of those.
They're out. They can't stand up against the other three.
No.
Waitrose is disastrous. I don't remember them being bad.
Well, it's almost tastes off. It tastes like the mincemeat's off. I'm not having this.
It's not.
Well, no, it's in date. Okay.
So now we've got Betty's, M&S, Morrison's.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll pick a winner out of these three once I've just let that digest.
Yeah.
And then I have to introduce the Co-op when I go back to London.
Yeah, you could do you have
Sainsbury's.
Spar?
Tesco. Have we done Tesco?
No. We could do Tesco against Sainsbury's. You could do Spar
Asda.
against
Co-op.
Co-op.
And then some of the, like, St John, Gales.
Just a couple of those, yeah, because you're gonna die of sugar here.
Teeth are going to fall
I'm glad
out.
I'm not doing it.
I'm back in London. The tea is brewing. And I've just opened all the note cards we need for Aesop. So I'm just playing around with them instantly because I'm very impatient when things like this arrive. So the cards just arrived for Aesop. I was just testing out putting the Buffy stamp on them. I mean, they're just beautiful. Oh, I've got it wet. But I don't think the Buffy stamp actually works with it. I think it needs the minimalism of, especially because it's going to be handwritten, your eyes need to go to the handwriting and have time to read it. But this is one of the opening lines of one of the books that will match with a fragrance. But yeah, I was trying the Buffy's logo in each corner, but I actually think neither is best. So I've got to write 13 of these, one for each book, but I'm going to do 2 of each because I'll bring them in with me on the day and need to make space for the fact that I'm very incapable of doing things like that, just putting it somewhere stupid and ruining it. So we need backups, just contingency plan for knowing how messy I can be. And I'm also going to write a handwritten one for each of the fragrances of their description. I'm not sure we're going to need that. But yeah, with any sort of event planning, it is all about making sure you've got more than you need on the day, because on the day you have just absolutely no time and there's so many things that you realise you needed to have done, which I've learned the hard way, when you're there and when it's the 11th hour. So I'm trying to preempt all the things you might need and be grateful to think, oh, actually, I'm so glad I did that. So yeah, I'm going to get on with this today. This is just obviously a practice one. We're not going to use that one. And also we'll need to work out how to space the lines better than that.
Bet you can't headbutt that sign.
Hello everybody, move the clean washing. I thought that I was done with mince pies for this video, but alas, I was in Marylebone the other day and saw this very posh supermarket, of which I believe there are a few in London, called Barley and Sage. And I went in, thought, oh, I wonder if they do mince pies. What's a lot of seagulls all of a sudden? and they sold them individually, and I was reaching to get an individual one, and a man came up to me and he went, "They're the best mince pies you'll ever have." He didn't work there, just a customer, and I thought, you don't know the importance of what you've just said to me. So I bought 6, and let's see what the best mince pies I will ever have are. These were $8.45, I think. This is it. Similar style to the Betty's one. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's quite citrusy. Yes, lots of lemon in it. It is really, the filling is really, 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 really nice. The pastry on the Betty's one is better because it's more of a short crust pastry. I don't actually really know the different types of pastries. I don't know what type of pastry that is. But the Betty's one just is butterier and crumblier, whereas this is a bit more like a pie pastry, which is also a short cut pastry, I think, but you know what I mean. It's very good. I don't think it's beaten Betty's though. It's not beaten Betty's. It's not. But it's very good. The filling is exceptional. Very nice. Very good. Everybody, it's Aesop event day. It's 3 o'clock. I'm getting ready now because I've got to go into town for a hospital appointment. I've got loads to update you on. I'm going to have an operation on my knees. But I'm going to talk about that in the next video. But I had another scan on them last week, so I need to go see the consultant about that scan result. Like nothing scary or anything, but just for him to fully decide what he wants to do. I've got this one flight of stairs and my breath has been taken. And then going to go straight from the hospital to Aesop. Guests arrive at 6:30. I'm going to get there at 5:30 so we can shoot a little bit. I'm really, really, really excited. I've been like revising all morning. I am like an Aesop, just fountain of knowledge is what I am. A perfumed fountain of knowledge, no less. I've been practicing all the perfumes so that I can help the guests tonight. Memorise the books I've matched them with. I mean, that bit was definitely a given. I had to do that bit. But I'm very impressed with how much I now know about all of their perfumes. So it's been actually really enjoyable to do it. They like the way they curate their world online as well, and the language that they use is so nice. Actually very memorable. So thank you, Aesop. You've made this easy for me. But yeah, I woke up with a cold sore, which is so rubbish. If you can see anything on my lip, I've got one of those like Compeed stickers on that I'm leaving on for as long as I can. Just want to sip my tea. Yeah, so annoyed I've got a cold sore on a day that I've got an event, but cannot be helped. But because of that, I am out for repeating. I've worn this exact outfit to the Booker Prize the other week, and then a variation of it to a dinner last week. And I just want to wear something I feel really nice in and really comfortable because my cold sore is so big and painful, it's making me feel a bit self-conscious. So I thought, I'm not messing around with an outfit, I'm just going to wear something I feel really nice in. So jewellery wise, I've got so much to tell you. I bought an Aura ring. We'll get onto that in the next video. And then I've got my Monica Veneda rings on, 2 above my Aura ring and 2 below this one from Sote. Like just 2 chunky ones on my middle fingers. I think I'm gonna wear, because I love them and always get such nice compliments on them, these gorgeous ones from Ruth Leslie. Something statementy. My blazer is a vintage one from Jill Sander. I love it so much. I love how small the lapel is. And it's backless, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And then the trousers are the Calmea ones that I bought in New York earlier this year. Oh, was that last year? No, it was earlier this year. And they are my go-to evening trousers now. They're so good. So this is, I mean, they're just so long and flattering. And then this is the back of the blazer. It just hangs beautifully. I feel so nice in this. So when I wore this to the Booker, I wore a heeled Dear Francis boot. I don't know what shoe to wear because I can't, that was like getting a taxi, sit down at a dinner kind of an evening. I'm going to be on my feet all day today and I've got to walk around town and I can't do that in a heel. I wonder if my church is, just wonder if these will work. My church's Chelsea boots, and keep it really simple because I need to be in a completely flat shoe. Or I could do like a more open shoe than a boot because I am going to be indoors all day. So what this looks like. Oh, I quite like that, you know. Why don't I just do those? I just think it's so stylish having like a really simple masculine shoe. The other ones I was thinking were my Herbert Levine pony skin pumps, but like I said, I've got to walk around in town and it's like 5 degrees. If I was just getting an Uber there and back, I'd do that. I've got a pair of old Philippa K ones which have a smaller heel, but it would just be sod's law, wouldn't it, that something would happen on the way to an event with my knees. So I think let's not even add a higher risk of that. Okay. What do you think? When I wore the slightly pointed Dear Francis heeled boots with it, it undoubtedly looked better because the trousers just make your legs look like they're gone forever. But 'tis not an option. I think this is quite chic though, isn't it? And the simplicity of the shoes. Slight like pooling of the trouser, and then the gorgeous open back. Earrings, I don't think I need a necklace. I'll just keep it with the earrings and the rings. But yeah, it feels quite Aesop too actually. I need to pick my fragrance now. All right, everybody, let's talk through the fragrances. I already know which one I'm gonna wear, but I'm gonna show you that one last. I've just got the 4 here that I already own. I've got 2 more in New York. I know I've got Gloam in New York and Hywl. Gloam's one of the more floral ones. But Aesop's floral fragrances aren't that kind of like powdery, flowery fragrance at all. They're way more complex than that and always a bit more sort of musky and just have more depth to it, I would say. So like, I'm not a floral fragrance person, but don't let that put you off. I wear their floral ones. So the first one I have is Aurner. This is part of their floral family and we've paired it with Beloved by Toni Morrison, and it's got magnolia leaf in it. Again, it's really quite complex and there's lots of depth to it. It's not a sort of very sweet floral fragrance at all. I'm not going to wear that one though. And then this one, I've worn this one so much, is Eidesis. This one we've paired with The Overstory by Richard Powers, which is a book all about trees, because this is in their woody fragrance family and it's quite a very woody, sort of mossy, those very sort of, damp is the word that's coming to mind and really doesn't do anything justice. But you know, those richness and those sort of foresty, leafy smells that's still fresh at the same time as well. As you can see, I've worn this one so much, despite having just described it as damp. And this one, which I've worn even more, this is probably my absolute favourite Aesop fragrance that I wear a lot through the summer. This is Virēre, which is part of their fresh fragrance range. And we've paired this one with East of Eden by John Steinbeck, because this is, like I said, very fresh. I think the description they use online for this is imagining like sipping a green tea under the fig tree, and there's like the richness of the fig fragrances. I think that's a fragrance we're all familiar with, but also like a sharpness almost from something a lot more grassy. Really, really nice, that one. And as you can see, I wear this one all the time. But the one that I'm going to wear tonight is actually their newest one, Above Us Steorra, because to me it's very festive. We've paired this one with Little Women by Louise and Alcott, and it's got frankincense. What could be more Christmassy than frankincense? Labdamen and amber. It's really nice. It's part of their opulent fragrance range. So this is the one that I'm going to wear. You really do not need to wear much of their perfumes as well, which I really like because they also last forever. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I need to go get into town. My hair's a bit wet, but I think I'm just gonna let it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna blow dry it. I'm not blow drying it. Doctor's appointment done. Now I'm just walking to Aesop. I'm going to be early, which is a touch because the Victoria line was down, so I was sure that I was going to be late. And yet, I've turned it around. I'm very excited. Good morning. It is the night after the event, which was so nice. I had the nicest evening. It was so lovely watching everyone pair up their books and being able to tell everyone they had a perfume from Aesop as well. It was so nice. I think I need to check with Aesop, but I think the most popular one was Eidesis, which I was talking about yesterday as well as one of my favourites. That was the one that I kept noticing that the book more than anything was going. So I think that was the most popular one of the night. I will link their fragrances in the description box, and they also have some gift sets at the moment, which are really, really lovely. You get some extra bits with them. So I will link those. But yeah, I wanted to sign this off to say thank you to everybody who came last night. Thank you to everyone who has watched. And thank you so much to Aesop for sponsoring this video. It's been a dream come true, honestly. I'm on my way to New York in about 5 minutes. I just saw an Uber notification come up on my phone. If I go get the train to Heathrow. So next time I vlog, I shall see you there for a bit of a life update, I think. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.